Greetings everybody and welcome back to DeGrand, DeGrand Daddy Plays Pyre. Let's jump straight back into the campaign. I feel hyped and positive after that last victory. The worms, I thought they would be pretty hard to deal with, but we actually just smashed them. And I hope that this trend will continue on here. First of all, let's go back into the Black Wagon because Bay wants to talk. How sweet. Oh, hi, mister. I'm so happy right now. So am I, Bay. So am I. I am happy because I was so worried about Mr. Hadwin for a while there, you know? He was so kind to me when we first met. Him and Mr. Daryl and Mr. Greentail and you too. But I just really like him. She's just full of life, eh? I like her for that. She sighs. She seems happy to be here. Say, do you, She trails off for a moment. Do you think he likes me too? Bay is wondering if you think Edwin likes her. What are the options? If she is wondering how Edwin feels about her, she should just talk to him. Bay should know Edwin enjoys her company, but may not share feelings beyond that. There must be a way to redirect her attention to something less awkward. You know what? I genuinely feel that this is a topic that I should not touch, and I absolutely did not see that kind of interest coming from her. But you know what? I think that is an experience she needs to do for herself, so let's encourage her. You suggest to Bay that if she has certain feelings for Hadwin, that she should let him know. It is a rare privilege to be loved. She stares at you for a moment. Then she begins to laugh. Oh, you're so silly, mister. I didn't mean him like that. That's so embarrassing. Besides, I think that maybe he's a little old, you know? I'm going to go cheer him up. This is a funny story. She bounces off, leaving you to ponder what just happened exactly. But she got one hope for the next ride, so that's good. We did a good thing, I guess. Also, what is this? It looks like something to eat. I want to eat it. Let me eat it. Whatever that is. Okay, I can't eat it, sadly. Should I try to mess a bit with Rookie again? I don't think I do. One time is enough. Alright, let's continue the journey. And we have choices again, huh? Also, this looks wild. Looking forward to get there. The north current towards Stormwall passes by old carcasses or ships long gone. And Rookie spotted a wreckage. My mouse shifted. Spotted a wreckage in the area and believes there could be valuables to find. And Tizo seems very eager to see the wagon head in this direction. You know what? Tizo has been very good to me, but I have said no to Rookie for quite a while now when it comes to these things, so let's see if there's something we can make to money here. Gotta say, money hasn't been that important in this game overall, but I think there is some value in having that. The remnants of the shattered fleet do little to raise the confidence of your companions, given that the massive deathless tempest rages to the north, not far from your position. We ought to be more concerned with that storm than in fighting trinkets, Greentail. Oh, relax already, Jody, and let me do my job. I don't show up when you're out there keeping watch and start telling you to come over it now, do I? You interrupt me in the middle of my work no fewer than 4 times per day. You know what, I was actually going with 5 times a day, but apparently he is holding back. They go on like this for some time before turning to you. Investigating the wreckage is going to take time, but you may find something to show for it. Continue searching the wreckage? Yes, why not? Rookie rarely is mistaken when it comes to matters of finding valuables. And you know what, I trust in him. Daryl correct in that your focus ought to be on finding passage to your destination? No, I trust you. You suggest it may well be worthwhile to continue searching through the wreckage after having come this far. Rookie grins wide. Knew you'd see it my way, chum. Let's see what we can get. After an exhaustive search... sorry, chum, I think I was chasing the refraction of the sun or something. There's nothing down here. Jadariel fumes at all this but says nothing. She lost hope here. Damn. That's a shame. I shouldn't have said no to Tiso. Shouldn't have done that. But I did. Ah, well. You and your companions look upon the deathless tempest. The stars demand your sail beyond it, yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then, something in the nearby water stirs, and from it springs something familiar. Is it Gilman? I knew it would be you. Hold gold, ladies and good sirs. This knight beseeches you to hear him, if you please. What is it now, Worm? The rites are ended. We have no further need of you. Oh, but you do! And in turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out of it, then. Let us be joined. Let his knight join you, please. Can you believe this, Edwin? Not really, no. I mean, I can. He was traded horribly there by... What was his name? Deluge. Nay, look ye not so surprised. Your valor in the rites did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you, upon his long-lost honor as a would-be knight errant of the Sea Dominion, that he shall serve you to the end. What about your other worm friends back there, the Pyre hearts? They are base cowards. Look at how fired up he is. Oh my, Gilman. This knight can no longer bite such spineless characters, having witnessed true glory in our clash upon the Hawk of Oars. Never before have we been drowned so thoroughly. And furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest. Is it not so that you seek passage to the north? With this knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Sir Gilman continues to persuade you for quite some time. He seems to know a way to cross the storm. Some sort of held secret among worms exiled to these waters. Jadariel pulls the rest of you aside after Hedwyn gives her a look. Are you most sure that Sandalwood would want this thing along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one seems about as good as we're going to get. Jadariel glowers back at the worm, who tries his best to look presentable. Hedwyn is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help you across the Deathless Tempest, then he can come along for now. This knight is overjoyed, and he hereby swears to you to see you past the storm. I mean, just look at this face. How could you say no to this face? Though first, this knight requires your consent. Give unto this knight your blessings in the name of the Nightwings, and thus shall ye go forth. Sir Gilman seems to be asking your permission for something. Beg pardon, it's not clear to you as to what exactly Sir Gilman intends to do for you right now. Tentatively agree to whatever he is asking so we can get on with it already. You know what? Let's do it. As we begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. He vanishes into the depths, yet through this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he is going, and what he intends to do. Sir Gilman is determined to help me cross the Deathless Tempest, help see his mission through. I like him. I can appreciate someone who's being enthusiastic about things. Also, I wasn't reading that because I was talking. Damn. Determined to prove himself to you and the Nightwing, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea of Solace and calls out to me. Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores you now. Lend him your guidance. This knight's objective ought be not far east of here. Today we shall bring peace to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's brethren, the actions we are about to take are highly forbidden. For they are highly just. Thus Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Traverse the reef. Okay, I can jump with my space key. And apparently by just moving around, I leave behind some goop, which is very nice. Oh, that's cool. And I can still move with WASD. And the right click lets me slash. Apparently there's some kind of cooldown going to it, yeah. And shift lets me slither, huh? Oh, he is fast, alright. He is very fast. Pretty hard to control while he is fast. Okay, I think I get the hang of it now. I think I do. What's this? Bubbles. Hark! Yonder lie the foul spawn of unfathomed plurds, boiling the sea with their wrath. The sea titan, once slain by the scribe under King Ors, her brood lies dormant in the sea. Tales of her monstrosity long spread across the world. Exiled worms within these waters long have harbored these abominations, using them to bar passage through the downside's channel for any save this night's own kind. Begun now from here, fiends. This night shall finish what the Under King Ors started. Okay, so I have to destroy these bubbles. Looks like I do. Press to slash at the end of Gilman's tail. Ah, okay, I understand now. Oh, that's very cool. That is very, very cool. I like this. So that's what the trail that I leave behind is. Very neat. Did I do something? Oh, hi. Are they holding a grudge? Sir DeGrand, hold it right there, you traitorous slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight to your superior? Superior by rank, no longer. For we no longer serve the Commonwealth, last this night checked. Here you hold no sway over this knight. Oh, and what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight has done that which required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Why you? You're there to staunch the tempest for those Nightwings. Good Sir DeGrand. This knight was born to dare. Now come and fight this knight if you so dare as well. Oh, Pyre hearts, banish him. This is an order. A triumvirate of Worm Knight knights who perceive their rights at great battles to be won, led by the worm Sir DeGrand. Okay, I actually have to banish them all thoroughly in here, right? I have to put up a trail like that, and actually the trail itself is still dealing damage to them. That is very, very neat to know. Leaving that trail. Nice. 3 more of you guys, huh? Run now, Sir DeGrand. Shall you not face this knight yourself and leave the dirty work unto your charges? Fine, Gilman. You wish to stand against your commander, then have it your way. Sir Marsh, Lady Seagrass, to me, banish now this troublemaker. Sir Marsh, she's a Worm Knight duty bound to serving Sir DeGrand and the Pyre Hearts. And she is the same. Alright, boys and girls, I am very ready for you guys. Try me then, try me. Actually, the trail seems to have a pretty fixed length. And stay down. Close. Oh yeah, she got me. You see, Gilman, you shall never be inferior even amongst the weakest of our kind. Gilman, where did you go? Gilman! Gilman! But Sir Gilman's banishment served as a perfect ruse for him to elude his adversaries and return to his newfound allies. Oh man, I really wanted to get that deluge. This knight would say it was an honor serving you, Sir DeGrand, but that will be a bald-faced lie, and yet another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again. Wait, you lowly traitor. This night will have your head, Gilman. Ah, now I feel salty because he actually got me there. But he has a very interesting playstyle. I have to see how much use I can make out of that. As the day wears on, there is still no sign of the Worm Knight. Your companions grow restless, but then... Hail! The night returns with newfound tales to tell and new scars to show for them. Sir Gilman is sopping wet and visibly shaking. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. And more importantly, that little Tempest ought no longer pose a threat, for now, behold! As if on cue, the deathless Tempest begins to simmer and subside. Why, thank you, Gilman. Sir Gilman. Would you look at that? He really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. Literally shut-eye. The Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Hedwyn help him up. A deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Nightwings. Huzzah! Sir Gilman joined the group. He also revealed a path north for you. Bid him welcome. Can I go in? I cannot. I'm really happy that we got him. He is a very charming, very enthusiastic character. And I like a guy who stands by his own decisions like that. The Deathless Tempest. That's a very eerie area to be in. With Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the Tempest. You were true to your word, Worm. I shall give you that. But now what? We are stranded in this cursed storm. A most excellent question. And from one most fair. Oh, I think Gilman, he is interested in Jodariel. And how could she not? She is charming. Call me that once more and I shall tie you in a knot. Ah, and from one most spirited as well. This knight was wise to side with ye. Just where do we turn from here? Answer the question now. Sir Gilman does no such thing. Although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We are close to making landfall. Then let me be the first to say, let's go. You are on the verge of sailing across the Sea of Solace. Let's voyage onward. Say, Tariq? Aye, rookie, what is it? That lute you're always carrying around. You know how to play that thing, don't you? Right, I suppose I do. Good, because I was thinking, it's a little gloomy here and we could use a little tune to lighten up the mood, know what I mean? Aye, then let me see what I can do. Oh, he's actually playing. Oh, Tariq, you're doing it. Oh my, that's great. My god, what a great song. The stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise. I have to look this song right afterwards because it is so chill, so calming. Sir Gilman claims the downside's northern landmass should be just beyond these waters. Man, these Supergiant games and their amazing music. They are doing it so hard for me. They are just doing it for me, man. Tariq, mad respect for you. Yeah, I think he sings about the history of the game. Black Basin, huh? Man, just enjoying this. I'm enjoying this so much. At last, your wagon rumbles onto solid, jagged ground. The land called Black Basin. Your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock of how best to reach your destination. Goddamn, I feel bad for interrupting his singing with my voice right now. Oh well. Black glass, searing vapor, and strangling forests mark the forsaken lands that loom across the sea. The 8 scribes first discovered this, the northern landmass of the downside. Survey the surroundings. Let's first enter the black wagon in here. And there he is, the best man. Also, what is this? Sir Gilman's Crest. Official certification of knighthood in the Commonwealth. Oft sought by worm knights. Alright, let's see what you got for me, Gilman. He seems to have something on his mind. You approach Sir Gilman, who must have yet finished practicing his fencing maneuvers. He regards you with his single eye. Hail, Master Reader! This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous knight rings. He shall ensure that this triumvirate continues to live up to his most feared reputation. This is such an honor, and this knight has a great deal of honor to regain. Having fled the Pyre hearts, this knight fully expects now to conduct the rites in a most honorable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law described within the books. Some triumvirates this knight has met, and perchance mentioned by name, they are inclined to bend the rules, a bit, sometimes a lot, and to prevail by any means they can. But this is wrong. The exiles who refuses to obey the rules as they were written by the under King Ors and his 7 friends deserves neither his honor nor his freedom. Thusly, does this knight have confidence the Master Reader shall resist any temptations to conduct their rites in any underhanded fashion. Now then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained until the point of foulness. So please excuse him, Master Reader. He slithers off, humming some sort of rebellious tune. Oh man, I am looking forward to testing him out in one of these rides. Bing. Alright, let's actually see if I already have anything out of him. I don't. I do not. I really want to try him out though. Let's see his stats. Glory, it's okay, but it's not much. He has next to no presence. I think that was a pretty common trait they all shared. And it kind of makes sense because... Actually, if this guy would have a huge presence, that would be amazing. He is very quick, I saw that. Especially if I sprint with him. And his banishments don't even last all that long, which is neat. And I can make him even quicker. I don't think there's much point to that. He has so little presence that adding 3 on top of that should actually be pretty neat, right? Let's see, that increases my diameter. It increased my diameter from 1.5 to 2.4. I think that's pretty good. Let's actually make this one a bit better. And it didn't do anything. Amazing. But yeah, I'm going to use him in the next ride. I'm looking forward to that. Anyone in here I want to make quicker? Actually, I think you being quicker would be quite nice. Yeah, let's go with that. Anything you gonna store for me, girl? There you are again, my lovely reader. How may I be of service? Oh, I always think that whenever I see this being lit up, that I can do another scribe trial. But I can't. So then, we are back on solid land, or something like that. Then this must be Black Basin. Flames and noxious fumes on one side, suffocating forest on the other. Lovely, lovely place. So good of you to take me here. You truly would pursue those blasted stars until the farthest corners of this land, it would seem. Though I had better cease my blasphemy or else the scribes themselves just might descend from up on high and strike me with another much-deserved penalty. I mean, real question here, Sandra, could your life be worse than it is right now? The thrill of such transgressions, reader. Sometimes it keeps me going. Not that I have any real choice. Now we had best get back to our normal business, as it were. Okay, let's bid our farewell. Take care of yourself then, I can do that. Alright, let's survey the surroundings. You'll find that Hadron has asked for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright everyone, don't go too far and let's meet back by dusk. Please use caution, the exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. For your part, you remain with the Black Wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see in any detail. Eventually, your companions make their way back and everyone arrives as planned or earlier. Hi everyone, I'm back, I have come back and I'm glad that you're back, Bay. Bay returns from the east with little to report, save for word that the glowing molten rock there is very, very hot. That's good to know. This night yet lives, although he has little else to report. The newest member of the group, Sir Gilman, returns from a northern pass visibly shaken. He appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. You know what? I can respect a man who knows his fears and is aware of them. Teaser wonders whether any species of fish live in the pools of rock nearby. Maybe we should have went fishing when we had the chance, man. The little imp Teaser seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you, near to the wagon. There is a western pass that seems traversable. If we travel by the light of dawn, the shadows and the cracks may well cover our advance against whoever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, ma'am, though in my experience we shall not remain hidden for long during the climb towards the nest of Trieste. According to the stars, the next ride shall soon commence here. The exiled harp matriarch lived in solitude among these very cliffs. The exiles of high-wing remnants. You may have no love for them inherently, but they have no such quarrels with me for now. I may be able to negotiate safe passage. The last surviving faction of the winged harps, the ancient enemies of the Commonwealth. They are as coarse as their feathers. They hold themselves superior. Okay. Negotiate with them? Then Hadron steps in as the lone minstrel Tariq bows and backs away. Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now, that we can agree on. We'll decide how best to go ahead come morning. For now, take the rest of the afternoon and get our bearings. Jadariel glares at the sky as everyone else disperses. You have the rest of the day to practice your vocations. I will. Okay, so I can train someone up again. Study in private or forage my resources. I'm going to train my new friend Sir Gilman. Simply because I want to find out what he can do, you know? This night shall be your eager protege. You and Sir Gilman spent some time reviewing some of the specific aspects of the rites, such as the properties of the aura. You sense he gained something from it. Is that enough for my first upgrade? Huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this night's entire consciousness. And we can actually choose something here. Let's see what he has in store. Valiant return. If Sir Gilman and all of his allies are banished, he shall instantly return. I have had that happening to me quite a few times, but I don't think I want to rely on that. Stunning claim once per round when saluting his adversaries. Sir Gilman freezes all exiles for 3 seconds. That has potential. While Sir Gilman's allies are banished, he moves faster than usual and temporarily has infinite stamina. Oh, that's interesting, but I don't even think he needs that. For 10 seconds after banishing an adversary, Sir Gilman deals an additional 10 damage to the adversary's Pyre. That's interesting again. After Sir Gilman banishes an adversary, one of his banished allies shall instantly return. I think this is the one I'm going to take here. What else do we have? After using a slash, Sir Gilman can use it again to instantly return to his previous position. This one is huge. This one is huge. I want this one. Sir Gilman slash banishes adversaries in a wider area of effect. Also huge. After using a slash, instantly recovers all his stamina. Yeah, I go into this tree, that's for sure. Let's go. This knight has no idea what the master reader said exactly, yet feels smarter nonetheless. You know what? Works for me. That shall work for me. Anything in here? Nothing in here. Let's go out then and continue our journey. Okay, so we have to go there and we have these two options. Shajario wishes to avoid the harps by staying on low ground. And the Lone Minstrel believes he can negotiate safe passage with the harps via this path. I think I want to go here simply because I want to get a general idea on what these harps are all about. Also, Tariq hasn't been wrong thus far. I think. Show yourselves, you frightened little birds. I love this girl. All day long, winged shadows cross the sun. You're being watched. Judaria is very unhappy about it. The lone minstrel now attempts to calm her. Perhaps I can communicate with them. Please believe me, madam, when I say your enmity towards the harps had best be held in check here. A winged race, also known as the High Wing Remnants, at war with the Commonwealth. They are as coarse. I mean, I've read that before, right? Yeah. Judaria looks at him with fury in her eyes, yet he remains his calm demeanor. Soon she grants his request with a silent gesture. Then he calls toward the heavens. Good sisters, we are humble travelers such as you and beg your leave. We journeyed by the sea and seek safe passage through your lands. We shall not disturb your hunting or your nests. The request is met with nothing but silence. You search in vain for any indication of acknowledgement. Then, without notice, one of them appears. They look amazing. She swoops the minstrel up and out of sight before Jodariel can respond. Damnation! Wait here, I shall go find him. For a long, terrible moment, you're alone with your panic. Where's the rest? Soon, however, the lone minstrel returns amid the sound of flapping wings. He dusts his cloak and calls out toward them. We thank you for your hospitality, good sisters. We shall be on our way. Having seen this, Jodariel returns sullen. The exiles of the High Wing remnants are letting you pass for now. It seems they are having some dispute within their ranks and wish no further troubles for the time. It is a warning, one that leaves Jodariel fuming. She lost a lot of hope. Yeah, I'm not going to pick her for the next ride, I think. I'm already missing her, but I'm probably not doing a good thing if I pick her with that. She has very low hope in general already. At last, you arrive at the nest of Trieste, where the next ride is soon to commence. You cannot shake the feeling that unseen eyes watched your wagons ascend and remain watching now. And hey, look at that. Ron is being watched as well. Nobody in here wants to talk to me. Greetings to you, lovely reader. I am at your disposal. Still nothing, huh? Farewell for now, then, reader. Let's see what this has in store for me. My emperor lay there, bleeding and alone, stranded in a bitter land beyond the river. With fleeting consciousness, he understood the folly of his quest and the folly of his rule over this country. Thus did he await the last embrace. It was the imp Haup that nursed him back to health and warned him often of the dangers he would have to face. Many enemies of Myr would come in search for him, some under employment by the rope caller, some longing openly for cold, uncomplicated vengeance. I was one of them. I plunged into the river willingly. We needed to be sure that he was dead. That's a pretty dire story, alright. Let's close the book. And yeah, nothing else to be seen here. Let's put out that candle. Those counts as well. We don't want to set our good trusty black wagon into flame. And let's see what Ron has in store for me now. Oh hey guys, what brings you out here? No wait, don't tell me, I don't want to know. All I want is you to get the best deals in Downside. Let's see these deals. And he has a lot of deals in here. I'll be damned. Sunken Shadow. Any adversaries banished by the Pyre take longer to return. Not bad. After dousing adversary's parry, the Pyre's parry is restored by some. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good, but I don't think that's going to be all that useful for me. I don't even have all that money in here. Let's buy this one because it's cheap. Thank you, far too kind. I think that's all for the moment. Thanks, guys. Good luck on that thing you're going to tonight. He's a nice guy in his very own way. Okay, let's commence the ride. You and your fellow exiles get on the blasted lands called the Nest of Trieste, expecting the imminent commencement of the rites. You see no sign of the adversaries, but then you hear a whooshing sound above. Oh, you look interesting. This then is what passes for the Nightwings now. Such a rebel. Not even dressed for the occasion yet. It seems the scribe have little pride in their tradition. Hold your tongue, little bird. We have not come for talk. No, you have come on behalf of your commonwealth. Mark well my words, you horned filth. When at last we free ourselves, your home shall burn. With that, the harp swoops off as your Dariel glowers after her. I hope your Dariel does not insist on fighting here. Winged warriors from the mountainous offskirts of the Commonwealth where they are feared. They fled to their mountain nests, awaiting the day when they would darken the skies and retake the land. It is only then that you realize that another harp has come. She is quite serious, I assure you. I can help you sort her out. It's in our mutual interest. They look so nice, man. You know not of my interest. Let's give this another shot. My name's Pyre Thane. She appears to be one of the winged harps of the High-Wing remnants, now bound in exile. There's surely one back there. That was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly, though. We've only met just now, though I must say, something about you reminds me of her. How dare you implicate that I have anything in common with your ilk? Just then, Hadron shows up to intervene. He whispers something to Jadariel. No, Hadron, you cannot be serious! Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. Am I perhaps interrupting something? Say, by the way, how ever did you make it all this way across the sea? Didn't see you fly in. Trust is something I am loath to give away, Hadwin, but you have set our course thus far and I have followed, so do as you must. That sandalwood had better have an explanation for all this. Jadariel storms off as Hadwin turns to me. What's your take on this, my friend? Our informant wants someone for each mask. I hadn't expected we'd run into a harp, yet here she is. What are you getting from her? You're turning your attention to Pyre, who has been watching with bemused interest. Ah, Rita, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently all you like and tell your comrades there the truth of it, why don't you? You sense that she is conflicted about something, though you do not know what. You also sense, however, that their motives, here and now, are earnest. He wants to know my initial impression of Pyre. I gotta say, she seems to be a bit too smooth for me. Let's see my options. You are willing to take Prometha at her word and see in her the potential of a valuable new ally. And maybe that her training gives her some resistance to scrutiny. Admit you don't know. Having only met her, you cannot sense whether to trust her and defer to Hedwyn. I think she's a bit too smooth, so I will express my reservations. You tell Hedwyn that you have several misgivings about Prometha, and suggest caution before accepting her into your ranks. I share much of your concern about her, my friend. It's just I have to give Sandwoods the benefit of the doubt, as well as Prometha. We have come this far thanks to a certain fate, and right now it's telling me to take her with us. I hope you'll back me up on this, and I'm sure Gerald won't like it. He then turns to Prometha. I'm Hedwyn. We'll accept your offer on 2 conditions if you hear me out. Conditions? Why sure, I love a good condition or 2. First, after we're finished here tonight, you come along and make sure that your blood sister and her friends don't give us any trouble when we're headed out. Second, you'll have to find a way to get along with Jared Dariel when you met earlier. Brilliant! I had no plans to stick around here anyway. As for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get on famously. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of raiments I could use, because I think the rite is getting started. You look up and realize that she is right. She joined me, Prometha Thane. She has a score to settle. Let's welcome her. And now I have 2 new characters I want to try out. Damn. I'll be damned. Each of the different ways of dancing has a distinct set of abilities. Yeah, I noticed that. Thanks for telling me that.
Reader, I thought for sure the stars would have eluded you by now.
Clearly they have not.
Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Trieste.
So I am.
And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with 2.
Amazing, right? Now look at that. That's an unicorn.
No less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face.
Is that so?
They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see.
The essence,
Can
huh?
your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
We shall see about that. She looks amazing in her robe, though. From a distance, you observe as Prometha, now clad in Nightwing's remains. I always say remains when I mean raiments. Head toward your adversaries in the rites. You. What sort of heathen harp would dare take wing against us? Your new companion then loosens the bindings on her mask. Hello there, Prometha. She is one of the winged harps of the Elsa, now bound in exile. Prometha's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What in the saint's name are you doing here with them? I mean, we're just very pleasant company, you know? 5th of the 8 stripes of the Book of Rites, known as the Disciplined or the Blessborn. The elders of the Harp Matriarchs, she anointed the Book of Rites and gave its worth their power. That's quite powerful. Trieste Tethys. Doubtless come to dig your talons in my back again. No, sister, I've come to have a word with you. Save it. I cannot help but share your poisoned blood, but I shan't ever count you as my sister. You expect me to believe that you come all this way for talk? You waste your time, as ever. What's life if not a waste of time, dear sister? Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I have come a long way. Silence! You shan't have come here. And the time for talk is long past. If only you could see yourself. Again consorting with my enemies. Fine then. Savor the defeat. But I warn you, stay away from me. Prometha says nothing more as her blood sister turns away again. Interesting map. Prometha gets your attention. Listen to me, reader darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me conduct this ride on your behalf, and my wings will bring you victory. Dear lady, your words ring true. This night is flattened that you have not eaten in, as is the tendency among your kind. The knight hereby volunteers his post in the triumvirate for thee. Sir Gimon refuses to participate in the riots this night so that Pamitha can face her sister. I was actually looking forward to try him out. You observe the treacherous terrain. Pamitha should be better suited for the rites here than the rest of you.
Who shall conduct this rite?
Let's see then. Chivalrous, reluctant. Okay, can I give you at least some kind of extra? Also, what are your stats? Let's check those first. She has no presence. She isn't all that quick, but she has pretty decent glory and good hope. Man, I really wish I could have practiced with her first. They all have pretty similar values overall, though. And no special abilities as far as I can tell. Alright, let me check you out. Put that back in my pocket. I don't think you need presents all that much, but here, have it anyway. Have it anyway. Pamitha? Why, I thought you'd never ask that, darling. I accept. If the little bird is going to conduct the rites for us, then I shall not. I kind of figured that would happen. And he really is just not being a part of it. Man, that's a shame. Alright, Tizo can fly, and I think being able to fly is going to be useful for this terrain, so I will choose him.
Tizo.
Kree. Tizo promises to do his best against Pamitha and the Essence. I expect nothing less of you. And next up I take... I think Rookie is going to be a good choice in here. Really would like to get him in here, but I can't. Let's go with Rookie then.
Rookie.
Huh? Oh, yeah, you got it, chum. He seems to not have his head in the game right now. Come then, sister. Perhaps when we are finished here, you'll spare a moment of your time. I shan't be tricked by you again, Pamitha. How pathetic that we meet here in the downside. I can think of nowhere else I would rather see you rot for what you did. To our people and to me. She seems to sense my presence and then catches my attention. Hello there, reader darling. If I'm to be at your mercy in all this, I like it very much if you could minimize how often I am to wallow in a state of banishment. Quickly, let me show you what we sisters of the High Wing Remnants can do. Thank you for this. I need this, I'm pretty sure.
Reader, you put yourself amidst a feud between two sisters?
So it would seem.
That seems entirely unwise.
That's
Even for you.
also true. Okay, she can
Tread
just...
lightly around that exiled Pamitha. Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
Dash knocks others away, that's neat. Also, can I dash while I fly? Let me check that out. I can. Regain stamina, I fly. And I can also push allies around, that's neat. That actually opens up some very interesting options that I don't know how to explore yet. Also, I just noticed that now, but if I go into an enemy ally like this, his presence actually improves. Maybe that will come in useful. Oh, she has the Bull Rush. She has the Bull Rush. I am liking this run. And she's actually fully invincible by doing that. See, darling, we harps, we're not so bad. Oh, I suppose we better get to work. Just don't go underestimating Pamitha over there. I trust you'll do the best you can. To the sky, sisters! Talent formation. Okay, but she can actually dash over a gap. Should be able to make it through, yeah. They are very slow, so I can just maneuver around them fairly easily. Oh no, he got me. Damn. Nice. Damn, he got me though. I miss. No idea what he was doing there.
Your flames grow weak.
So it would seem. I have to remember that Q is now my change around. Tizo, was it? Tell me something. You know how to fly? Krehi. Tizo's rather proud of his ability to flutter, as a matter of fact. Then listen up. My blood sister there, she'll swoop right past you if you're careless. But we harps simply cannot get much altitude down here. So if she goes for any unfair tricks, just jump for it and catch her in the act. She always hated when I used to do that to her. To block flying adversaries. Space, huh? Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Got it. A very good blow indeed.
I wonder, shall the Nightwings press their luck?
Oh, that was pure luck indeed. Oh, you pushed me into safety. Very nice. Good play there, rookie. Oh, she dropped herself into the lava pit. Got two of them at the same time. Boom, baby. Grab it, grab it. Grab it, please. Thank you. Yeah, I don't care about that, though. Oh, she dropped me. Got two of them, though. And she got me. Damn. All are down. Absolutely horrid indeed. There we are again. Drop the ball, haven't you? No. Good, bad. Damn. There was nobody up in there. Couldn't make it, sadly. Oh, straight into the lava pit. How swell of you. But yeah, this doesn't feel particularly hard right now. One more time from me with love. Damn you, Pamitha. You are no true Thane. To think that you have the gall to call me sister still, after everything you wrought upon us. A field clan on the... Hey, well, Pamitha and Tamitha are its surviving members. Only two. I hate to break it to you, Tamitha, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt you, had any effect on our familial status. Look, I know I wronged you. That's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story? If I wanted to hear more lies and deceptions, I have asked the Commonwealth to stay my sentence for a while. Well, if you have come all this way to face me, Pamitha, then come and do it. You and me. You think that you see Pamitha shake her head. Everyone, stay back. So it's just her and me now.
What is it those two think they're doing?
They are breaking the etiquette.
To settle petty scores.
Oh, she actually pushed me away from that.
Done. The Nightwings prevail.
So they do.
Superior to their adversaries.
And she won her little feud there as well.
The right is complete.
God bless. You Commonwealth filth. Only through that traitor's help could you have beaten us. You postpone the coming of our liberty, but we are ever patient, and our sister on the other side shall have her day, with or without my aid. Tamitha, wait, please. You found good company there, Pamitha. May you wither here with them. I hope sincerely we shall never meet again. Pamitha stands motionless as her blood sister departs. Hurrah! Tizo is trying to let Pamitha know the others are returning to the wagon. Sure, I don't see why not. Wait, so everyone understands Tizo right now? Cool, I guess. Cool.
Scribes bless us with their way.
And something new for a rookie.
Not too old to learn new tricks.
So it would seem. Faster, strong, and a little better looking too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle? I don't think there is, my dear friend. What was I taking up before? Can cast this aura farther than usual, and... oh yeah, I think I want the explosive temper in here. Nothing for you. Nothing for you either. And sadly also nothing for her. That's a bummer. Well yeah, using her... it's hard to gauge. I feel like the enemies weren't really all that good.
Right.
In the rights, press space to block airborne adversaries as they attempt to jump, flutter, or fly towards your pyre. There we are. After defeating the Essence in a convincing manner, you and the others return to your wagon to consider your next move, and how best to integrate Pamitha into the group. Harboring a deep hatred for the Commonwealth, led by the harp Pamitha Thane. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my air fresh so I can sleep up on the roof. I trust the rides will cause my path and Tamisas to cross again before too long. You're welcome with us for now, Pamitha. Trust is what got us here, isn't it right, Rookie? But Rookie does not seem to hear the question. He has been rather quiet since first encountering your new guest. Pamitha shoots him one of her smiles. He stammers something about having to check the wagon wheels again. He wants off. During this discussion, the minstrel pulls you aside. Reader, I ask a moment of your time outside. One of these right talks again. There's somewhere I may ask we go, here in Black Basin, Reader. By your leave, of course, and provided that the stars allow it. Would you look upon them for us, please? I can do that. Where is the star I need to check out? This one? Lu, the vernal star. Burns bright over the densest woods in Black Basin. What is that? Was that the Bone Hydra? Just with a little bit more meat to it? The Glade of Lu, directly due west. Then it is just as my client indicated. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The great sap scholar Lu Solarian here vanquished the root titan, limpless Arizak. The client of yours, our informant, Sandalwood. He entrusted us with this dragon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? You may ask him yourself. He awaits us somewhere in Wakingwood due west. How dare we? How do we find him? He shall find us. It seems you are soon to finally meet Sandalwood. At dawn you shall have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where he supposedly awaits. Okay guys, I think that's all for this episode. It was a very entertaining episode. We have seen a lot of new characters, managed to try out one of them, and I'm looking forward to the next rides quite a bit. We have such a colorful cast right now, such a diverse cast, and yeah, what can I say? The family keeps growing, and I'm seeing you in the next episode. Until then, thanks for watching and have the greatest of days.